But let's not mistake anything here. It's Jim Norton. It's Opie. It's Anthony. It's Jim Norton. Bill Burr becoming huge as far as his show goes, and we need to do that because we lost a lot of our comedian friends in our time off. They could all go fuck themselves, quite frankly.
Wow.
And Bill Burr is stepping in and filling that void quite nicely.
We have a comedian fucko list.
Remember the days we had Jim Brewer on a lot and Louis Black on a lot? And Jay Moore, who's still a friend of the show.
Jay Moore is a huge friend of the show.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to throw him on any list.
No,
he just doesn't participate as much as he used to right now. That's all.
He's banging Nikki Cox till 4 in the morning, and he dozes off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, he doesn't have time for comedy. He's effing and sucking and whatever.
Walking,
he's a busy guy.
And then Dice, he's kind of on the fence, but he hasn't really done.
I'm on the fence.
He hasn't done anything for the show.
I'm on the fence over here. I can't climb my big fat ass over it to get over there where you guys are.
So before we get into this controversial bit that we're about to start here, let's let it be known that that's Jim Norton's seat. He'll tell us when he's done. We don't tell Jim he's done. He'll tell us.
I tell them.
Right.
But we should back up and start with the Doug Forrester thing, because then it'll make sense with the Bill Burr, Jim Norton thing. All right?
I was passed over. I had the seat first.
That's the way Ope wanted it. That ain't the way I wanted it. Oh, God, take Bob Kelly to the airport. Let Jim do some Mickey Mouse sticker stop in Ronkonkoma.
You think all your comedian friends behind the scenes are all secretly talking like, Jimmy's going to be in L.A. full time soon, and
secretly,
I actually think I have a shot at that microphone in the studio.
I think my stupid friends who like read message boards should realize that it is their guest seat that has been swiped. These dummies, they're all happy, like, it's funny, he's doing good. It's like, hey, shithead, guess who would have been in if he wasn't so good? You dummies.
Jim's gonna hold the seat. Like the Pope.
I'm fucking going nowhere. Believe me, even if they fire me, I'll just fucking keep coming out my
keep
car and
showing up
here for free.
Go ahead, do the show. I'm not leaving.
Go ahead. I'll just plug my gigs quietly while you're on commercial. I don't give a shit.
So it all started with Doug Forrester versus John Corzine. The New Jersey governor race. We're looking for you guys to send in your local politicians going at it with each other on local TV, by the way. We have a great one. I mean, the commercials are still, every night, they're all over the TV. Just killing each other.
It's all mudslinging. They use, like, the dramatic music, like movie trailer drama music, horror music, for their opponent, as they show him in grainy black and white slow-motion video looking very evil and looking like if you elect him, something awful's going to happen. And then they show whoever the commercial's for, all of a sudden it's in color, it's nice, he's with his family, the nice, pleasant music is playing. And that's obviously used to sway your opinion of one of the people or the other. And it's dishonest.
Yeah.
Instead of just talking about your credits, you bash the other guy, make him look bad.
And then in the end, they thank the other person. What?
I just, as Anthony was saying that, I would love to see a political campaign that was just like completely honest.
Yeah.
Like so and so, his wife's a cunt.
All right, here's one of the commercials.
Property taxes are outrageous.
I'm fed up with the high property taxes.
Only Doug Forrester has a plan to cut property taxes 30% in 3 years.
More relief for more people. That's the Forrester plan.
John Corzine, he's voted 133 times for higher taxes.
Oh, wow.
I don't believe anything will change under Corzine.
Corzine won't change New Jersey. Doug Forrester will.
I'm a Democrat who's voting for Doug Forrester.
We need Doug Forrester.
All right, so there you go.
That was pretty basic commercial. That's the people commercial where you go out to the people.
That's a good place to begin. Yes?
But you know what Doug Forrester's plan was about lowering the property taxes?
Yeah.
You let you kick a bunch of people out and you allow a bunch of, well, let's just say other people to move in. Property value goes down, lower taxes. I talked to Doug. Not a good plan.
That's not a good plan.
Here's
opening up Popeyes.
Here's the pro-Corzine commercial.
Question: who was the only candidate for governor who has ever raised property taxes? Answer:
Forrester.
Doug Forrester. In fact, the only time Forrester had any control over property taxes, he raised them 200%. John Corzine has proposed a real plan to lower property taxes. It increases property tax rebates by 40% over the next 4 years. And it's paid for by cutting waste, controlling spending, and growing New Jersey's economy. John Corzine. Honest, effective, experienced.
I like that because it's not vague. By growing the economy.
Yeah. Well,
that's specific.
Obviously, he doesn't want to raise taxes. That's like his platform. And he's saying he's not going to raise taxes. He's just going to do these things. But in those things are things that are going to be horrible for you. Cutting services. Like, all of a sudden now your garbage is getting picked up 1 day a week. It's just all those little things. The potholes in the road aren't getting fixed. You know, the taxes do go somewhere.
So I don't know who to vote for now. I get confused with this.
I like that Forrester guy, just for the fact that he probably had the ballsiest awful commercial.
Well, the next one's really good because it's the conga line of corruption.
Yeah.
Listen to this one, Jimmy.
There's a conga line of corruption and waste in New Jersey. Conservative businessman Doug Forrester will take a big broom and sweep it clean. The Forrester Plan, an independent elected state auditor to fight corruption and waste in government. Cut property taxes. A supermajority in the legislature to stop politicians from raising taxes. The politicians created this mess. A strong businessman will clean it up. Doug Forrester for governor.
Doug Forrester wants to get rid of the Jews that are stealing your jobs.
Can I tell you about all I was listening to? Like, I was registering the words, but the musical background was atrocious. It was just so inconsistent. It's like a little soft piano and then boom, 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 boom,
yeah.
boom, boom.
Well, that's how they do it. And then the nice little plink, plink.
Yeah.
That piano is just reserved for retard videos, like retard documentaries and cancer hospital commercials. That's pretty much the only time that the little plinky piano should be played when you're trying to run for office.
What about the flight of the bumblebee?
That's what they should play during these commercials.
Is that what that is, the flight of the bumblebee?
That's that fast one, yeah.
It's called Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine the flight of Ben's hog. It just clank, clank, clank.
Lumbering. Boom, boom.
Phantom of the Opera would have to play it. Heavy, awful organ.
Ben's hog music.
No, Ben's cock music. Every time his zipper comes down, it goes bum, 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 bum. And he doesn't even have to take it out. Ben just unzips it, and the head wriggles itself out and looks around.
I'm no kin to a rhinoceros.
My God, it's Yul Brenner. My dude.
Yeah, here's Ben's hog music. What's it called?
Baby Elephant Walk.
Baby Elephant Walk. I gotta use this urinal.
There it is. All right.
Because while he's talking, that mischievous penis has lowered itself and is now taking hay and shoveling it up. Ben doesn't even notice it's doing it.
Takes water out of the urinal and sprays it down his back.
That's why his hair's always messy. His cock is always spraying urinal water on it.
Picks up the urinal cake and tries to eat it.
He doesn't know. He's on the phone. His cock is trying to put the urinal cake in his mouth. And he still just keeps talking. Psycho camera.
I'm ready.
All right. Anyway,
where is he? I love looking at him get all upset.
He just shakes his head.
Just shaking it. I can see his head.
He just shakes his head.
All you see is the back of a baseball cap, but where the little things that adjust, where you can see they've been broken, and you have the big piece of tape connecting the back pieces. The regular hat won't fit. Ben's got a big head. Ben's a good boy.
I think we got the Dem Bosses commercial.
Ah, this is a good one.
It's a very disturbing pattern. Tapes released by the Attorney General make it clear John Corzine is too close to the most powerful Democrat bosses to bring the change New Jersey demands. On the tapes, Boss Norcross said,
"Yesterday morning, I'm up in Summit in John Corzine's home having breakfast, and I talk to the guy once a week.
The pattern is very clear. Corzine's self-described political mentor, Bob Torricelli, was forced to resign in disgrace. And Corzine even partnered with now-convicted Democrat donor Charles Kushner to buy the Nets. Kushner is going to jail. Listen again to Dem Boss Norcross.
In the end, the McGreevy's, the Corzines, they're all going to be with me. They have no choice.
New Jersey, you have a choice. Listen to Republican Doug Forrester.
This is Doug Forrester. We need a big change in New Jersey. We've got to break the cycle of bosses and corruption. That's the first step to reducing spending and cutting your taxes. They're all tied together.
Character, courage, conviction. Doug Forrester for governor. Paid for by Forrester for
What
governor.
a horrible, lying commercial.
I love Doug.
I love that guy.
Little piano music. Democrats. They fuck children.
They made it sound like he was involved with some kind of organized crime. They use bosses as, like, everyone knows, you know, the head of the family is the boss, a mob boss. They use that word. They use the grainy, kind of staticky audio tape, and him talking like he's got Corzine in his pocket.
Is that
like
real
so
audio?
many judges, so many nickels. You got to let Corzine draw from the well.
Yeah, if that's just nickels and dimes too. Salute, Doug Forrester. Salato's mouth opening. I'm the hunted one. Open. You think too much of me, kid. Open.
Is that
not that good?
Is that real audio?
I don't know. He goes, listen what this guy, whoever his name is, said. They didn't say here's a tape of him. They just said, listen what he said.
Right.
And then maybe they were reading a transcript or something.
I bet that's actual audio that they kind of like fixed with, so it sounds like a wiretap.
So it sounds like a wiretap.
Yeah.
It's underhanded.
Oh, I see.
Dem bosses.
Dave in Houston.
Hey, how's it going?
How about those Astros?
Yeah, fuck the Astros.
Just want to sound, local.
Yeah.
That's right. They teach you that in broadcasting school. How about those Astros?
Yeah.
30 minutes past the hour.
Oh, very good.
Exactly. Now, I'm a trucker on the road here, just had me passing through Houston. I think he just found Ben's walk-on music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Very good. You know what? We got to explain that to Jimmy. Time to go off on a slight tangent here. Eric, could you leave the... Don't play it as he's leaving. Eric, could you leave the studio?
Mm-hmm.
This happened since you've been gone, Jimmy. You've missed so much as far as the show goes.
Opie.
This was going on for like 2 straight weeks. Every time Eric walked into the studio, this is what you would hear. All right, Eric, we need you for something.
Look how gay. Is that the worst walk-on music ever?
Awful.
But he's such a Paula Abdul fan that that has to be his walk-on music.
We learned that. So, all right, Eric, you having a good time today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. All right. Thanks, Eric. Why don't you
Eric.
leave the studio?
Look, he tries not to walk to the music.
Yeah, but he can't help it.
It's all awkward.
His shoulders move. Stop trying to stiff walk, homo. We know you love it.
All right, Eric, come back in the studio because I do need you to my left here.
Yeah.
You're right. He is trying to walk.
He is not trying to be in time with the music.
He's walking like the butler from Arthur. Follow me. Walk this way.
Walk this way.
Derek came up with this, and
walk that way.
And there were times like he would try to sneak back into the studio, and we'd be in the middle of some crazy like discussion or bit, and the music would start up and fuck us all up. So I guess we got Ben's walk-on music now. We'll try that.
Yeah, we'll try that one.
Ben's never going to come back in the studio now. We have one more of these political ads, and then we do the Bill and Jimmy thing. That's where we're heading with this, guys. Because a bunch of people saying, hey, you did this already.
Yeah.
Is Doug Forrester mainstream or extreme?
Extreme.
Let's take a look.
Right.
Just like George Bush, he opposes embryonic stem cell research. He supported the Bush tax breaks for the wealthiest that have led to cuts in funding for education, special education, and health care here in New Jersey. He wants to make taxpayers rather than corporate polluters pay for the cleanup of toxic waste.
Right.
Doug Forrester. He's George Bush's choice for governor. Is he yours?
And George Bush is an asshole. Trying to tie him in with Bush because Bush's approval rating going down the shitter, so it's like he's George Bush's candidate. He wants taxpayers to pay for toxic waste. What?
Cleanup?
What?
Yeah.
Doesn't want big corporation. So a corporation could just dump toxic waste on your lawn and go, you pay for it, fucko.
I'm ready for a change. I'm tired of Bush.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
All they would have had to do is come up with someone better than Kerry.
Yeah.
And they fucked that whole thing
Or
up.
this time, just get
Good
somebody
luck.
really good. Republicans are in trouble.
Eli from Columbia.
Eli's calling.
Columbia.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, Ben's Welcome music has got to be the theme from 2001.
Why? Because it's just so huge?
Yeah.
And monolith-like? Monolithic?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow. Bill's not shaving.
No.
That means he's ready to kill again.
Holy gee, yeah. Yeah, I got my hunting beard on.
Intern Bill has not shaved. Something bad's
What
going to happen
a
to
friggin'
somebody.
mountain man. He's a little guy with a huge goddamn Grizzly Adams beard.
That's a 2-day growth.
That's 2 days, right.
All right. Wow. So now we get into the Jimmy Norton versus Bill Burr thing. That Steve and, Danny came up with the idea, and Steve and Danny threw these together, right? All of you guys? I'm sorry, all of you guys. Wow, I know you.
What is that little... What's Fiona Applebody doing here?
Hey, remember him?
I remember you.
That little wave.
What's his name? Sam!
I am Sam.
I am Sam is here.
Just ignore him when he comes in.
Remember him? Yeah. Very cool.
We didn't say come in here. We just said we remember you.
Oh, what?
Go in there, go in there, go in
No,
there.
we just want to acknowledge that we remember you.
Hi.
Oh.
How's school?
Good.
All right, good.
Look how big you didn't get.
Dude, what about the family tree thing? We got into that with you. We started that, and like, what happened? The family tree. Have you come closer to realizing anything about that, or no?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're still related to Thomas Jefferson?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
School good. School good.
School. All right. What have you been up to?
I'm
no one cares.
Oh,
we really don't.
I mean, no. Any broadcasting though?
I'm
no
one
cares.
gives a shit.
Enough.
How do you do? I'm Sam.
You all.
There you go.
Dude,
Sam.
grab this.
He interned for us, I don't even know, 3-4 semesters ago by now? We've had 30 guys come through since Sam.
Hi, this is Sam.
Oh God, stop it!
All right, so there's a campaign going on. There's a Jim Norton, Bill Burr thing happening.
You dick.
It's the same guy.
Exactly. So you want to hear the pro Jimmy?
The pro Jimmy ad.
Political ad? All right, here it is.
In his act, Bill Burr laughs about mushing an old lady's homemade muffins at a street fair. Bill Burr also thinks women are a black hole for fun. Jim Norton loves women. In fact, he even pays for their company all the time. Jim Norton for Third Mic. Paid for by the fans of Jim Norton.
I like that. The good, nice music kicks in with that evil Bill Burr music.
All right, here's a pro Bill Burr campaign ad.
Escorts, urine, pornography. These are only a few things Jim Norton enjoys. Jim Norton has even fantasized about jerking off his girlfriend's father. If he is elected Third Mic, who's to say he won't fantasize about jerking off your father? Bill Burr would never rape your family. Bill Burr for Third Mic. Paid for by the fans of Bill Burr.
Really funny.
Oh, is that awful?
Well, now I got to vote for Bill Burr, obviously.
And that isn't even wrong.
Right.
That isn't even dishonest.
Right.
He actually did fantasize about that.
Well, the fantasy part's not accurate. I would just do that to kind of gross her out.
You guys got to come
out
up
the
with
girl.
You got to come up with more. Here's a pro Jimmy campaign ad.
Bill Burr hates gays and opposes gay marriage. Do you want a closed-minded fascist as your Third Mic? Jim Norton frequently visits the transgendered communities. Jim Norton has offered free rides to many transsexuals. Jim Norton for Third Mic. Paid for by the fans of Jim Norton.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I don't know about that. Could be.
And finally, one more for Bill Burr.
Question. Who's the only Third Mic guest on the Opie and Anthony show to tell an XM subscriber to, quote, flush his XM down the toilet and fuck his mother? Answer, Jim Norton.
I don't care if you throw your XM down the toilet, buy a Sirius, and then fuck your mother.
Bill Burr has had nothing but nice things to say, like good morning and thanks for calling. Bill Burr. Caring. Gentle. Redhead. Bill Burr for Third Mic. Paid for by the fans of Bill Burr.
That was very funny.
I love the music change.
Now, that's absolutely true. You did tell that person to flush his XM down the toilet and fuck his mother.
Well, Elo sat right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He was right next to you
Yes,
that day.
he was.
You know that we probably gained thousands of listeners that day? Thousands.
Of course.
We turned thousands of listeners into fans after that rant.